Ladies and gentlemen, Chiefs Kingdom, can you feel that rumble under your feet? It's not just the thunderous roar of Arrowhead Stadium gearing up, it's the sound of momentum shifting back in favor of your Kansas City Chiefs, just when we needed it most. Here we are, Week 15 of the 2025 NFL season, and with the Los Angeles Chargers rolling into town on Sunday, December 14th, looking to spoil the party in this AFC West bloodbath. But hold on, because today's injury report isn't just a list of bumps and bruises. It's a lifeline tossed to Patrick Mahomes and this high-octane offense that's been sputtering like a '72 Chevy in the rain. What if I told you that one key return could turn the tide in a rivalry that's as electric as a bolt from the blue? Stick with me, because we're diving deep into why this could be the spark that reignites the Chiefs' playoff dreams. Let's kick things off with a headline that's got every red and gold fan buzzing. Guard Trey Smith is back, folks. Full participation in Wednesday's practice after nursing that nagging ankle injury that sidelined him and left our offensive line looking like a patchwork quilt. You remember the frustration? Smith, the heart and soul of that trenches battle, missed chunks of the last month, listed as doubtful and forcing those scramble drills that had Mahomes dancing like he was at a Taylor Swift concert. Which, let's be real, he probably has been, given his buddy Travis Kelce's off-field adventures. But now, Smith's return isn't just a body back on the field. It's stability injected straight into the veins of Kansas City's protection scheme. And he's not alone. Quarterback Patrick Mahomes, our gunslinging wizard, logged a full session too, shaking off that knee tweak from last week's heartbreaker against Houston. Add in full practices for wideouts Juju Smith-Schuster, fresh off rib issues, and Rashee Rice, who's been a hamstring headache but looks ready to burn secondaries again, plus tight end Noah Gray turning heads with his shoulder on the mend. This isn't a trickle of good news, it's a flood, shared straight from the Chiefs' official release and echoed by senior reporter Matt McMullen on X. But let's not sugarcoat it, Chiefs fans. Defense has some question marks we can't ignore. Cornerback Trent McDuffie, that shutdown artist who's been picking off passes like they're low-hanging fruit, was limited with a knee problem after exiting early last Sunday. With the Chargers' passing attack humming, Justin Herbert slinging it to Ladd McConkey and company like it's nobody's business, the Chiefs will be watching that one closely. And we're still feeling the ghosts of those Houston injuries. Multiple starters dinged up, leaving Steve Spagnuolo's unit scrambling to plug holes. On the flip side, the Bolts have their own laundry list. Keenan Allen resting, Khalil Mack getting a breather. But hey, that's the beauty of this league. It's a chess match, and Andy Reid's got the board tilted just a bit more our way today. Now, let's zoom in for that in-depth analysis, because this isn't just about who's practicing, it's about how it plays out on that crisp December turf at Gayha Field at Arrowhead. Trey Smith's full go means the world for Mahomes, who's been under siege with 29 sacks this season alone, coughing up 172 yards and losses behind a line that's rotated like a revolving door. Jawan Taylor's still DNP with triceps and knee woes, Wanya Morris sidelined by his own knee gremlin, but Smith anchoring the right guard spot? That's the glue that lets Mahomes step into his throws without looking over his shoulder. Remember, Smith isn't just a blocker, he's a leader, the guy who pancaked defenders in Super Bowl 57, helping pave the way for Isaiah Pacheco's ground-and-pound clinic. His absence forced those arm and knee issues on Taylor and Morris to linger, turning run plays into adventures and pass pro into a high-wire act. With Smith back, expect Reid to dial up more play action, getting Rice and Smith-Schuster in rhythm on those crossing routes that terrorize defenses. And Gray. That tight end versatility adds another layer, blocking on the edge or leaking out for those sneaky dumps that keep safeties honest. Tactically, this matchup screams redemption arc. The Chiefs opened the season with a 27-21 gut punch loss to the Chargers in Brazil. Yeah, that neutral site thriller where Herbert outdueled Mahomes under the lights. Fast forward to now, Kansas City's at 6-7, clinging to third in the AFC West behind the surging 9-4 Chargers and those pesky 11-2 Broncos. But Arrowhead, that's our fortress, where the crowd noise hits 142 decibels and turns visiting QBs into statues. Reid stressed continuity all year, getting playmakers on the field, building that late-season rhythm. Wednesday's report gives him breathing room. Mahomes with healthier weapons, a less fragile front. Translate that to cleaner snaps, fewer penalties, and boom, you've got the high-powered offense we fell in love with, the one that averaged 28 points a game in their back-to-back Super Bowl runs. Resultados para Patrick Mahomes 2025 stats. Speaking of Mahomes, let's talk numbers, because the man's a walking highlight reel even in a down year. Through 13 games, he's got 3,398 yards through the air, 22 touchdowns, just 10 picks, and a 91.2 passer rating that's pure Mahomes magic, 63.1% completion on 474 attempts. That's not MVP flash like his 5,000-yard explosions, but it's efficient, gritty stuff from a guy who's elevated this franchise from perennial contenders to dynasty builders. And Trey Smith? The man's a rock. 10 games under his belt this season, 0 splashy stats because, well, guards don't get the glory, but his PFF grades hover in the elite 80s for run blocking. He's the unsung hero who turned the Chiefs' O-line from question mark to wall during their 2020-2023 title chase. To put this in historical context, rewind the tape on Chiefs-Chargers rivalries. It's been a roller coaster since the AFL days, when Len Dawson's square peg throws lit up the league from Municipal Stadium. Fast forward to Arrowhead's glory, that 142.2 decibel world record in 2014, the site of Derek Thomas's 7-sack masterpiece in '90, and of course, those 3 Super Bowls in 5 years under Mahomes and Reed, with Arrowhead as the launchpad. Statistically, Kansas City owns the all-time series 68-55-1, but lately? The Chargers have stolen 3 of the last 5, including that opener. This season's Chiefs are a far cry from the 14-3 juggernauts. Offense down 4 points per game from 2024, turnovers up, but their point differential sits at plus 63, third best in the AFC West. Expert take from my old broadcast buddy, hypothetical analyst Mike Mayock. Chiefs offense clicks with Smith, expect 30-plus points. Playoffs? They're in if they steal this one. As we wrap this up, Chiefs Nation, remember, football's not just a game, it's that fire in your chest, the stories we tell our kids about legends like Dawson calling audibles or Thomas sacking Elway 7 times. From the Missouri roots where barbecue meets gridiron glory, to the pop culture nods, Mahomes on SNL, Kelce podcasting with legends, this is our kingdom, and Sunday's our coronation. Tune in at 1 p.m. Eastern Time on CBS, crank up the volume, and let's show the Chargers why you don't mess with red. Follow along here for live updates, post-game breakdowns, and more Chiefs fever. Until next time, keep the faith, because when the Chiefs roar back, the whole league listens. This is your Chiefs anchor, signing off. Go Chiefs!